Okay, what I'm going to show you how to do today is to boost the power of your ManyChat Growth Button tools that you use on your websites so that you can get a whole lot more opt-ins and do some tracking and things like that. So what does this do? This tool that we've created, the ManyChat Button Booster, actually allows you to create the JavaScript that will pop a modal opt-in window so that if somebody clicks the button on your ManyChat bot, they get subscribed to the bot, but then you also have the opportunity to pop a window so that you can collect name, email, and phone number. So if you want to get them into more of a classic autoresponder type of a situation, and it also allows you to do some pretty good tracking using the Facebook pixel. So let me just show you an example of what the opt-in modal can do. So here's kind of a page we built for real estate leads, and so if we click the bot button, you'll see bang, that little modal window pops up and it can collect an email or a name or something else like that, and then you can see that you've heard all the little chime bings that come in, and that means that the ManyChat bot has sent me messages, but I can also collect email here. So what we'll do is we're going to show you how to use this for the Bloom plugin built by Elegant Themes, and that works in WordPress. So the first thing we're going to have to do is do a little bit of setup. So this tutorial is not going to cover everything about Bloom plugins. If you've got the Bloom plugin, you should know how to set up your opt-ins. So what I've done is I've created a ManyChat modal test, and this modal here is it's a pop-up. Okay, so you're creating a pop-up modal, and so if we go into the settings, let's say you've created your form and done all your design steps and things like that, right? So we want to go to actually display settings, and you want to set up whatever intro animation you want. I'll do a fade in. You want to uncheck all these different options here for trigger after purchase or scrolling and commenting, all that. You want to only click trigger on click. Then let's go down here, and it's the CSS Selector. What a CSS Selector is it's either a CSS class or a CSS ID. You know these things if you're working with Divi or any kind of other WordPress theme builder, that sort of thing. Well, let's just call this opt-in trigger. We'll add in a dot, a period, and an opt-in trigger, and that is a CSS class. So that's set up for your opt-in here, and then we want to go down here and make sure it's set up on a post and that it's set up on the page that we're going to test. Okay, so that's how you set up your Bloom opt-in. You just make sure it triggers on click with a CSS selector. You can name it whatever you want, but you have to make sure that this is consistent in the script. So let's go back to the ManyChat button booster, and we're going to paste that trigger in, and then let's see. Let's go ahead and set it up to fire the Facebook pixel code. So what happens here is that ManyChat does not have, or they don't right now, they don't have any kind of tracking for the Facebook pixel. So what we've built here is the option to add tracking if somebody clicks the button, so you can track it as a lead. And this is if I enable this, it will track it as a lead, or I can do it as a Facebook pixel custom event, and I can set up all my parameters here. We've got links here that show you all about the Facebook pixel. Again, if you need to know about Facebook pixels, click any one of these three links and it will take you to information on the Facebook business pages about how to set up pixels. You should know how to set up pixels so that you can get really cheap ads and do some really cool retargeting. So what will happen is this will actually set it up so that it fires the lead. And once we've got the opt-in trigger, all we do, the next step here, it's literally 3 simple steps. We generate the button code. So it's going to create this big gobbledygook chunk of code, and all we got to do is copy that. And then I'm going to come over here to my page where I've already got the ManyChat code set up. So you've got to go to your ManyChat dashboard. You set up your growth tool, and you get your code. You set it all up, and you put it there in your page, where whatever theme that you're using. And then I'm using the Divi theme from Elegant Themes. So now I'm going to just go in here and paste the code that I got from the ManyChat button booster. So we're going to save that, and I'm going to save the page. in just a moment. There we go. I'm going to save the page, and the page is saved. So let's go and view the page and see what it looks like. So that's the page with the test button in it. So let's see if it pops the Bloom modal now that I've got the code in there. And there you go. You can see that it actually popped the modal, and now you can hear the little chat message pop up. So that is how you set up ManyChat to pop the Bloom modal, and we'll have other tutorials for Thrive lead boxes and ClickFunnels as well. All right, and OptimizePress. So that's how you set it up for Bloom, and we'll move on to other tutorials. Thanks a lot.